GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
Watch.
Regular. Under crunch. Check, go back. We got motion, back up.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Shotgun snap to Allen. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
There we go.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Tight end left. Alert.
Throwing on first down is Allen. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for only a couple.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
That was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
89. Watch 89. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch QB drop.
One way to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Caleb Chason in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Huntley. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun. Huntley escaping pressure running. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Second and 16.
Set the tone, defense. 44.
From the gun. Huntley to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
You got nothing.
19 tight.
Check. Watch.
Operating from the gun. Huntley. Looking left side. That's Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
I got him.
Hey, check Mike.
Warrior 17.
47. I got one. 4-7's a Mike. 4-7's a Mike.
Play action. Huntley rolling to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. The play fake. Huntley. Ebron caught left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Jaguars 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he powers his way up past the 30.
27, Leonard Fournette.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
3 down. Odd.
Alert!
Guy. Check 6 guy.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Gun.
On second and 11 now. Allen will rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Tight end right.
Throwing now is Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
Check, 59. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
18 Rattler,
59.
To throw again. Huntley. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Huntley is passed.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Steelers 7, Jaguars nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
44, Mike, 44.
Mustang 19.
From the gun. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Round 80. Here we go.
Tight right. 3 down.
A shotgun give to Field. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
All day, baby.
From the gun, it's Allen. His throw incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mike 5. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 5's the Mike. Watch the curls.
All 52.
Mike 5. Mike.
Back to the air, 2nd down, it's Allen. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Don't get nervous.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's to his right. Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
You can't block me. 10's a Mike.
Fournette running out of the gun. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. 3 down. Mike 10.
Here's a game for Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of time. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at the play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked with something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Operating from the gun. Huntley. It's complete to Watt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
And the Steelers
Let's go, D.
first
Tighten
down.
up.
On 1st down, Huntley. Tyrell Williams stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Tyrell Williams.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Check Mike, check Mike.
44.
To throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play.
79 Broncos.
Fofo's to Mike. Mike's Fofo.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
44.
From the gun. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll come out in the pistol. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
44's to Mike. 44's Mike.
Go deep.
Out at the 1. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here we go, here we go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Off play action. Huntley. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Complete to number 19. Touchdown.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So that one will be accepted.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
You. Switch.
Last 10. Sub.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Come on, baby.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Jaguars.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has it up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the mark by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Too little, cupcake.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Here we go.
Allen now on first down. Going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
25-yard line.
Tight left. Buffalo 18.
You got 4.
On the ball.
Huntley. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
56.
Twitch.
Hand off to Fournette. Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. You must be dreaming.
Waiting for the gun. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd and 1.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
They scared. 10's the Mike.
Here's Allen. Completes it to Westbrook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Lambo is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this was important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I know he ain't got it.
From the gun, Huntley. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Steeler offense here, about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
44.
Operating from the gun.
I got you.
Firing quickly here, that's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Play action, Huntley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far in the second half. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing is going out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Double dog, that's the way.
Throwing again, Huntley. Short little and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Let's go. Hey, we got
First down. Huntley, he's going to lock one deep. And this is caught at the 20.
Ain't doing nothing.
Into the end zone. and touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Complete to Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram,
Touchdown,
his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Chris Boswell.
So many times you think of these tight ends
after.
catching the ball already in the end zone. After the catch, two to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard
line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, 27. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Trips.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. The open man is Westbrook. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Tight end's right.
A handoff. Fournette running left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up. Looked like he's going to...
He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Huntley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Check 24. Check 24.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They try and run for this. Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person. May end up reading the linebacker, may read the cornerback. Just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, this worked well for them.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
On 1st and 10, Huntley finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta? And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Boswell for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Jaguars 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Middle.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop. Mike 10. Mike 10. Hey,
Alert.
Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, switch gears. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Half. Watch that.
Check the backer.
5 wide.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end Oliver right. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive.
Yeah, good start to the drive. But the really be increased. On the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Lane. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Locked, reinforced.
The kick is
and he'll
good.
bang that one through.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Jaguars 17.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's it, baby.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play. Approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Jaguars.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver. And 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Let's get it.
Get that to Fournette complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Allen. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mike 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. Pass incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, hold it, man. Four down, 4 down. Ten's the mic. Here I come.
Watch left. Tight end.
Again, it's Allen.
3 down. Out.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4-quarter, 2-score lead, and now the quarterback after the INT. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Right there. All day, baby.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Henderson on the tackle. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
44, Mike, 44. It's got to be. That's got to be a
He can run for it, and he will. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Let's go.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Mike 10. I'm trying to collect.
Off.
So after the INT, it's out. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. I got one. Alert. Mike 10.
To throw again. Allen. Back with one complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike, come off the ball hard. Mike 10.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Just like that.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That was complete. He finds Shark. And down inside the 15 he goes.
12 more yards.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Regular.
Watch the screen. 10's the mic.
Watch the slant. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Mike 10.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Alert! Three down. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Tackle.
Throwing again. Allen. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jesse Lane. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this should just be one deal and then handshakes. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.